the U in humour. I came up with that title because I thought, obviously, there's the difference in spelling between English and American English. And then I thought, really, it's about putting the humour in you. And then I thought, no, it's not. I often have conversations with myself. It is about putting yourself in there, because how many times do speakers think, I want to be funny, and they go to the internet and they print a load of jokes off, and then they start doing jokes. Yeah. Right, my one big tip, if you take one thing away, if you write one thing down, get your pen ready, don't tell jokes. No, seriously, don't tell jokes. Don't come on and say, this happened and then this happened. Do funny lines, but don't tell jokes. Because as soon as you set up that expectation for a joke, you go, here's a funny joke, people go, all right, we'll be the judge of that. Tell real stories that have happened to you, but perhaps go a little bit weird after it. Is Richard McCann here? Didn't he come to mine? No. He was rubbish, wasn't he? You know, the problems that lad's had, though, you know, northern and ginger. So, be yourself. He won't mind that, will he? No one must tell him. No one must tell him. Now, one important thing, when you walk onto a stage, is you can't change what you look like. Who knows who that is? Who? Yeah, shout it out. John Sargent. He was BBC political editor. He was ITN political editor. And there, he was on Strictly Come Dancing. You have that show, I think, in America, don't you? They call it Dancing with the Stars, I believe. You know, look at him. He looks like a pig, doesn't he? You can't change that. So when he walks out there, people got to do that. Now, what a lot of people don't know about John is he likes to put a bit of lipstick on at the weekend, does a bit of comedy. I'll do the audio impaired thing for the people around the corner. They are now looking at a picture of Joe Brand, the comedian. Do you want to come and sit down here?
Not really.
Because honestly, the talk's rubbish, but the pictures are great. So yes, you can't. Now Joe Brand, when she comes on, there's always a microphone, and she walks on. Joe Brand, quite big. There's a microphone there, and she goes, "Hello, I'm Joe Brand," and then she moves the microphone out the way and says, "Now you can see me." And she's acknowledged the fact that she's quite big, and any heckle, she's already won. She's already superior on that. Anyone know who that is? Phil Jupitus. Phil Jupitus, another comedian, captain on Nevermind the Bud Clock, dressed as a woman. Not sure why. It might be because he's in Hairspray the musical. Might be because he feels more comfortable in a woman's body. I know I do. Okay. Now, I should have said before I went to that, it's a bit of a drag so far, isn't it? Okay, and you would have groaned, and then I would have gone on to that and said, right, my theory on puns, only use them in the second half of your presentation. You've got to get people on board before you can get, oh, they're writing that down, that must be a good, oh, that's a good point. Yes, puns, only in the second half. Why? Because if you think of comedy as like a snowball, you've got to get it going. You've got to get people to believe that you're funny. So you've got to come on with some fantastic opening material, like me reading that letter from it was hilarious, wasn't it? And instantly you thought, he's a comedy genius, he can do anything. And now, but you're still not thinking I'm good enough at this point. Don't laugh, Graham, we haven't come here to